Grace be to you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers. And this is Dot, getting a little rawhide stick to chew on today. This is our brief daily message of hope. And I pray that you're in a good place today as we are in the last week leading up to the season of Advent. The first Sunday in Advent is coming up. It's right on us as we begin our more formalized time of preparing for Christmas. And I hope you're already thinking about that. You know, there's so many people my age that I went to school with, and many of us are having multiple surgeries these days. One of my close friends is having open heart surgery today, and I keep him in my prayers. And so many of us are looking backwards in time. You know, when we have a lot of old friends or acquaintances, we spend time looking at old football games and old high school and college events, and we spend our time back in the 60s and 70s and the 80s and the 90s, and we're looking backwards. Now, that's okay to do that when we're learning about ourselves and about those around us, but if we fixate on it, we're looking in the wrong direction. You know, God's doing his best work in the world right now, starting in our hearts, and he's opening up doors of opportunity for us today to be of great help in his rescue mission to the world, to tell to all the world that God is light and in him there is no darkness at all, and he is compassionate and kind and merciful, and we are to be the same. Compassionate and kind and merciful. And I was thinking, coming up this Sunday in our first reading at the Mass on the first Sunday in Advent, there is a plaintive cry through the prophet Isaiah, speaking for his entire generation, 1700 years ago, plaintively calling out to God. And this is the verse that's been in my mind all this week and will continue in my week as Dot's coming up here. Do you want to give that back to me? She hardly ever brings it back. There you go. Go chew on it. Go down and chew. In Isaiah 64, verse 1, Isaiah says this, watching as the world is going crazy all around him, says this, in the Hebrew it's Lukarata Samayim Yarata. Oh, that you would rip apart the heavens, O Lord, and come down. Crying out for God to make an appearance. Things are too crazy. The insanity in the world is too high. The violence, the corruption, the decadence. Oh, Lord, that you would rip open the heavens and come down yourself. Well, you know what? God did. That's what this season of Advent and Christmas is all about. God cared enough to rip open the heavens and come down and be among us, being born as a tiny human baby. And everything changes because of that, including today. And it's okay to look backwards and learn and rejoice and give thanks and praise over what God has done and what he is doing and what he will do. And remember that he's promised to be with us always. And I was thinking of one of the most beautiful songs written in the 1960s, 1969 by the Classics Four, called Traces, about painful memories of the past. Day today, and God willing, Dot and I will see you here again tomorrow. God bless you.